Here we have my boy, the GOAT, the OG who walked so I could run.
You wanna say I'm Chinese, Sonny? Here's a reminder. Check your Timbs, they probably say made in China.
Yo, thank you, Tim. Make some noise for Jin, the MC. Girl, if it's alright, let's go somewhere and get it on tonight. I got a girl, but you look good tonight.
Oh, I do?
Not you.
Aw, damn. Shit, I thought this one was about me.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to the No Chaser Podcast. I'm Timothy De La Ghetto.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
And I'm Nikki Blades.
Man, remember that song?
Yeah. Yes.
That's why I was feeling it.
Yeah.
Bring that back.
Montel Jordan.
Good old he's like 6'5" or some shit.
6'8".
Word?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
He say that in like every song.
I mean, I don't believe it, but
You trying to slide into Montel
not
Jordan?
no more. Maybe like a few years back, that would have been different. No.
I feel like, what do you think he's up to nowadays?
Collecting his checks?
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
chilling.
this is how we do it. Forever be played in
Dude.
everything.
Forever.
Dude.
Oh my God.
But what if he's getting like 75 cent residuals?
Hey man, residuals are such a just a tease,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, after wilding out, we'll kind of air on whatever. Like there might be a day of like a wilding out marathon. I get a stack of like SAG checks for residuals, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes it'll be like, yo, it's lit. It'll be like maybe like $200 an episode that came on.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'll be like 45 cents, bro.
I continuously get 67 to $1, 67 cent to $1 checks from Disney, and I'm like, what even is this coming from? It has to be some shit from Maker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, what and why? But then I get taxed on it too. Like when taxes come, I get a fucking W-4. I'm like, what is this?
Take it back. I don't want nothing to do with this.
I never cash any of them shits.
You don't?
No.
Damn.
You might got $10 now.
Man, probably. Yeah.
I definitely go to Bank of America with my stack of 45-cent checks and my little fucking $5.23. You know what I'm saying? Just because, I got a mortgage and shit now, man. It's a
You bring
struggle.
up that mortgage, man. Rent sucks, by the way.
Man, look, life changes once you get a mortgage.
Yeah, once you get married or a mortgage, you have to talk about them all the time.
Apparently, that's the thing. I don't talk about my rent that's due every month. That's expensive as hell.
Because we don't care.
Clearly.
Ooh, I think marriages and mortgages
Just
are like Hawaii and cows. And ethnic makeup, you have to talk about it
What?
all the time.
Because here's the thing, bruh. I talk about it all the time because
doesn't even make sense.
no, it made sense.
Yeah, no, he gets the joke.
I know. I'm trying to make it not make sense. Fuck you too, with your damn years of connection that y'all have.
Just listen better. I'm sure there's something I say every time too.
Yeah. I'm rich. Look at me.
Yep, that's me.
Here's the thing. Here's why it always comes out my mouth. It's because it's always on my mind, bro. It's always on my fucking mind.
Sucks.
Yeah. It's a struggle. It's like, they don't tell you about that shit growing up.
Yeah.
They don't tell you about like credit and shit, because my credit was trash.
But you know what a lot of people try to convince you of when you're renting? You hit a certain age where they're like, why are you renting? You should be owning your home. How much do you pay in rent? That could be your mortgage. I'm like, either way, I'm stressed. So
You know what's silly is and I talk about it to people every once in a while. It's like a lot of these cats that move out here to LA to pursue the dream, you know what I'm saying? But not specifically the actor dream, but the dream of like social media fame.
Mm-hmm.
They do a lot of this shit for the image of it. So you got a lot of cats out here that get a little bit of money, and as soon as they start to get a little consistent check, they want to spend all of it on a super expensive like house in the hills to rent every month, or like a
BMW or some shit,
or like a high rise so they can have the nice views for the vlog. And I'm looking like, bro, I know how much this shit costs. I know if you're paying this shit every month, you don't have money for nothing
else. Nothing else, because I also know what you're making.
Yeah.
3-4 years ago, dudes living like around the corner from here paying $10,000 a month. And for a condo.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Just to have the view. But it's like, for what?
Yeah.
Especially when you're new out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ridiculous.
LA's expensive. San Francisco's expensive. New York is expensive.
Yeah.
I was watching this you ever watch these like real estate reality shows, like the motherfucking brokers and
$1 million listing? I think they do a lot out here.
Yo, there's this show in New York based around these realtors and these dudes that sell houses and shit, and it's like they show these fucking New York high-rise apartments to people for like $3 million, $4 million.
But you know what's crazy is that those apartments in New York, like the $3 million, I've seen little homes in the suburbs in the Bay that cost that much, that are just ridiculous. The price of real estate that's a whole nother. Bring in a specialist so we can just get educated.
Man, fuck all that. Let's just become realtors.
Yeah. Get that real estate license. You know,
I feel like everybody I know is a real estate agent.
You know who has a real estate license and does that shit actually? Fucking Skrillex.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, he has his real estate like.
So he goes and checks in on his residency and then goes out and.
I guess.
Damn.
Somebody told me like, yeah, you know, Skrillex he has his whole shit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's smart.
It's super smart.
Okay, you little funky, little filthy McNasties out there listening to you. I know a lot of y'all are sitting there musty right now. Just musty, funky, stinky, dirty. That's why you guys need to use some native deodorant products, because at Native, they create safe, simple, effective products that people use in the bathroom every day, okay? Formulated without aluminum, parabens, and talc, filled with ingredients found in nature, like coconut oil, shea butter, and tapioca starch. Natural shit. They never test on animals. It's free shipping and returns, okay? And let me tell you something. It works. Your boy likes to smell fresh, and the Native products keep me smelling good, okay? People love them. They have 9,000 5-star reviews. Here's what's dope. It comes in a variety of enticing scents for men and women. Plus, they release new limited edition seasonal scents throughout the year. They also offer an unscented formula and baking soda-free formula for those with sensitivities. Now, personally, you know me, I like that coconut vanilla. You know what I'm saying? Coconut vanilla, or sometimes I be in a eucalyptus mint mood. It all depends on my mood. You know, sometimes I feel like smelling a little naturey, a little fresh naturey, and sometimes I feel like smelling like a pastry from the bakery. Oh my God, bars, deodorant bars. I like the way it lasts all day. I like the way it smells, and I love that it's all natural, because your boy's trying to decrease the amount of chemicals I put in my body, okay? And just for you guys, for 20% off your first purchase, you can go to nativedeodorant.com and use promo code NOCHASER during checkout. You hear me? 20% off. nativedeodorant.com, promo code NOCHASER, so you can smell as good as I do. Bitch! What's up, y'all? So, you know what? You know your boy got skills, and I like to share things. And that's why I'm glad that this episode of No Chaser is brought to you by Skillshare, all right? Skillshare, if you didn't know, is an online learning community with thousands of amazing classes covering dozens of creative and entrepreneurial skills. And it's never too late to learn some new skills, you know? Everybody could use some new skills. You can take classes in everything from photography and creative writing to design, productivity, and more. So whether you're returning to a long-time passion project or challenging yourself to get outside of your comfort zone, Skillshare has classes for you. Now, I definitely would be down for some photography or some creative writing, because you know your boy is trying to write a script for this movie, so I need some pointers. I need also pointers on productivity, because your boy be slacking. I am definitely a procrastinator, so if I can take a class to help me break that habit, now that's just lit, okay? Join the millions of students already learning on Skillshare today with a special offer just for my listeners. Get 2 months of Skillshare for free. That's right, motherfucker. I said 2 months for free. All you got to do is go to Skillshare.com/nochaser to sign up, and you get 2 months for free. Now that is amazing. 2 months of unlimited access to thousands of classes for free. I got you. I'm hooking you up. Do it. You know, it's like it's hard to want to do actual shit when you get used to getting paid for not really working hard in this social media
I was
shit.
like, I cannot comment. I got jobs that make me wake up. I have to be on. I tell you why you don't want to do the regular shit, because it's exhausting. 6 a.m. mornings to do what you think is cool is fucking hard.
I want to do some regular shit. Well, regular in terms of like actually working, but not working for somebody else.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Right. Because once you do, you're like, you grow to become bitter. So if you dabble in this world and then you go into the world where somebody tells you what to do, part of you always go, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't need this, but you kind of need it because you know that you're not that stupid and you need that extra income.
Yeah,
so
man.
A little stable side.
You know what I mean? So you suck it up and you're like, part of me dies every day. I come
Man, yeah, because I be look. Of course, we be tired after a long ass day of doing this shit or doing the like just entertainment shit.
This
but
works,
I still
though.
get home and I'm like, thank God I'm not lifting shit or fucking, you know what I'm saying, or like I got getting my hands dirty.
Dude,
Yeah.
you gotta ship some goody shit one day. It will change. It will change
Literally,
your
Tim
world.
don't know what's going on this side of the table.
Tim has never been to the warehouse.
No,
Damn.
where we produce.
I want to, but literally, like every time Rick is like, "Yo, you trying to come help today?" I'm like, "Ah, man, you look, hit me."
You come here at a bad time.
Yeah.
I'm getting a massage.
My life is just so much better than this.
Look, man,
My manicure is scheduled for 2.
if we schedule a shipping day 2 weeks ahead of time so I can put it on my schedule,
Wow.
I'm with it.
That's what he just told you.
Yes.
Like we control when people buy
Exactly.
shit.
I'm sorry. I don't know when the influx is going to be coming. 2 weeks from now, we're going to have to just wait. Tim,
Yeah, but but don't let me sit here and act like I'm just shipping all the fucking time. Like, but I do the shit, and it's like it's a different world to go from this type of shit and YouTube and all that, or just sitting there watching people buy goodie,
Right.
to fucking actually. Well, he wanted 2 shirts, and I'm like,
I had somebody ask me the other day, like, why did I take the job that I took in the city? They're like, why? I said, because I need more money. That's why. It's expensive.
And that's why, man, look, I understand being a YouTuber or a social media person. Okay, granted, I wouldn't call it easy. All right. Yeah. It's a lot of work. You know, you definitely got to put in the hours, but at the same time, it's easy.
it's easy in the sense of you're doing something you want to be doing, because like you said, this shit is work. We here for a good chunk of time. You know what I'm saying, and then we're not done when we leave here.
Right.
And a lot of times you're on set, you're shooting all day, and then you got to edit the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's actual work, but it's what you want to do, and it's only benefiting you. There's something about that. I've been here for 8 hours and I'm getting a small percentage of what I actually produced, and somebody else getting it. Fucking sucks.
I mean, I sit on a meeting every Tuesday with a group of people that help run a company. And when I sit there and I listen to a lot of this stuff, you can just tell when somebody is so about this is how it's supposed to be. And one thing about being creative and getting to work for yourselves, you understand how to maximize time. So I feel like some people need to start venturing out of what they're already doing so that they could work more efficiently in their regular jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, I see some of these YouTubers like, you know, when they be like so over it, like exhausted, and like when they like, yo, I
don't want to hear it.
I need a break.
Oh, I hate to need a break, people.
I'm like, I need to take some like a month off. I'm like, bruh, you know, you could have turned the camera off 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? But I just want to take this time to applaud us. It's been 10 minutes. We haven't said anything sexual. Wow. That's pretty
This
cool.
is true. We can do that. We can do that.
Hopefully people are still watching or listening right
Well,
now.
hey,
Apparently.
perfect timing, because now let's bring in our guest and let's talk about some dirty shit if she wants, or we don't have to. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we got another special guest coming to the No Chaser podcast. She does podcasts, she does Instagram, funny videos, she does all types of different things. Welcome to the podcast, Daphne Springs. Hello. Hi.
Hello, what's up, y'all?
What's up?
It's
How's it going?
Daphnique.
Daphnique. What I say?
Daphne.
Oh, I knew it was
mama name.
Daphnique. I just fucked it up. 'Cause I literally spelled your name out for the security guard downstairs earlier, so I knew it was Daphnique.
Well, when you introduced yourself, I heard Daphne. Maybe I just let my mind play a trick on me because she said it to me and I didn't know. Daphnique.
Daphne.
So what's good? Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for stopping by. So tell us about yourself. Where you from? What you working on? What's going on with you?
I'm originally from South Florida,
Okay.
Palm Beach County.
Okay. Florida woman.
5'6"
Okay.
Ho. Just out here in LA, shit, living my life.
You moved out here permanently?
Yeah, I've been out here 10 years, Christmas Day.
Okay, word. What made you want to make the move from South Florida to LA?
She ain't want to buy no gifts that Christmas.
I don't celebrate Christmas. But I just was almost finished with college with a chemistry degree, worked an internship at a pharmaceutical company, and I was like, I don't want to do this shit the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Let me move to LA.
Okay, and then when you moved to LA, you was trying to be a comedian, actress. What were you doing?
I spent maybe 10 months just trying to figure out exactly where I wanted to be. You gotta, I think to come out here with one specific goal is you just gotta see where the cards find you at. So.
Mm-hmm. And so when you originally, they told me, the podcast people at Cast were like, yo, you should get Daphnique on the podcast because they fuck with you and they like you. Do you have a podcast as well?
Yes, I have a podcast called My Logic, where I have guests come on and they can argue and say whatever they want on my topics. But goddamn it, I'm always right because it's my logic.
Okay. And what is your topics? What's your main things you be talking about on your podcast?
Give me something to fight you on.
Yeah, let's argue. Let's argue.
One of the main ones was, can you be a side chick in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you be able to be?
You can't be a side chick because guess what? You're single until you're married.
But that's why. You're still a side chick.
No.
What you mean?
Never.
What
So
if it's a boyfriend, if it's a fiance situation or married situation, of course you're the side chick. But if it's just his girlfriend, nah, you just girlfriend number 2.
So being a girlfriend can't make you a main chick?
Well, he's still out here playing the field. So,
But if there's a such thing as a main chick, then there's a such thing as a side chick. I win.
No.
Logic busted.
No, listen to this. Logically, right? So how can you give me that title when he's lying to me as well?
What do you mean?
How can you give out? Because usually other women give out the titles of side chicks. It's not a man. Men very rarely just be like, oh, that's a side chick.
Nah, that's men make the decisions. Like, this is my main chick who I love and I want something with, and this is something that I'm doing on the side.
Right.
Boom. Logic busted one more time.
You know what?
I do.
Yeah, I think it's I feel like in a relationship, side chick relationship, there's the one where it's like, this is the one I plan on sticking with, being with, and then there's the side situation where it's like, this isn't the one. I'm just kind of having fun, and everybody understands that, and that is what it is.
I do understand
you said
your
everybody
logic.
understands that, but a lot of men aren't letting everybody know that.
Well,
So
when I
it's a
say
difference.
everyone, I meant the side chick and I meant the side chick.
But I get what you're saying about the marriage thing, because if they're not married, then technically he's just dating around multiple women.
Right.
So each woman is just equal in a sense of being dated by the same dude. But in his head, there's a main and there's a side.
Yeah.
Or multiple sides.
How about you? You been a side chick at any point in your life?
Once.
to a married man?
Yeah,
Okay.
he was a liar though. He didn't tell me for sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Accidental side chick.
Yeah.
Accidental. Yeah.
So would you ever be down to be a
Purposeful
side chick?
Nah, because I mean, if I was younger, I think a side chick should have years that you do it.
There should
Like
be a
it should be a
timeline.
timeline on side chicking. Like your early 20s, you can side chick
You was like-
with an older nigga because you want to get your bills paid or have a little fun or go to Hawaii and get a passport stamp. You know what I mean? Like, even though Hawaii is in America, but y'all get what I'm saying? Costa Rica. Costa Rica. I cleared that up real quick. Costa Rica, because you want to get a little passport stamp. But if you're like once you're like, I'm 30, so I'm like, man, I ain't got time for that. I need to hurry up and have kids. I ain't got time to be having no little side baby.
You got no kids?
No.
No babies?
You?
No, not for me. None of us have kids.
None of us have
Actually,
kids.
yeah.
That's
No?
some
And
LA
we're old as
shit.
shit.
Because back home where I'm from in Florida, all my family do is have sex and get pregnant, go to work, repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, well, that's what we do here, but it's just one extra step that you left out. But I'm not going
Plan
to speak
B.
on it. Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. We all, pull out game is super strong out
Yeah.
here. I mean, we got,
Because we have dreams.
yeah, we
I
got,
got goals
shit,
and shit
to
to
do.
do.
Yeah.
You see what Black China did, named her baby Dream. Like,
Yeah. She literally had a dream.
Yeah, to get pregnant by a rich man.
Now, if there's one thing that I'm really concerned about, it's making sure my junk looks presentable. All right. Now, y'all know I always say in my videos, it ain't big, but it's pretty. But let me tell you, yes, my penis is naturally very aesthetically pleasing and visually nice to look at, but it still takes a little bit of effort. And that's why Manscaped is perfect, because let me tell you something. Here's the thing. Manscaped offers you precision engineered tools for your family jewels. That is some pube bars for you right there. Manscaped is forever changing the grooming game with their Perfect Package 2.0, and this shit comes with all types of things to help you keep your thing looking tight. Inside the Perfect Package, you'll find their electric trimmer called the Lawnmower 2.0. It's waterproof and skin safe, so you can take it in the shower so you can not make a mess while you're shaving your pubes. Lord knows my wife Chia hates when I'm shaving my pubes and I got little tiny pube shavings all over the toilet bowl. She hates that shit, so I take it in the shower because I got the new waterproof one from Manscaped. And of course, let's not forget about the crop preserver and anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer, because if you put deodorant on your armpits, why wouldn't you put it on your balls? Your balls get musty, if not mustier, than your armpits. And I try to tell the youngins all the time, you never know when you might be out and about and run into somebody and she randomly wants to go down on you in the bathroom or, under the bleachers or wherever you may be. Trust me, it happens, okay? The Perfect Package 2.0 also includes anti-chafing performance boxer briefs that keep your package cool and smelling fresh all day, okay? For on-the-go freshness, you'll love the Crop Reviver Ball Toner Spray, and they got everything you need, man. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code NOCHASER at manscaped.com, all right? Always use the right tools for your jewels. Your balls will thank you. That is 20% off and free shipping with the code NOCHASER at manscaped.com. Manscaped.com/NOCHASER. Bitch! Hey, real quick, there's no need to get crazy this year, okay? I'm letting y'all know ahead of time about an amazing fire Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal on something you're actually going to use every single day. And it's a pair of wireless earbuds or headphones from Raycon. And I've talked about these headphones multiple times. They're actually dope. They are actually dope. They fit into your ear all uniquely. They don't droop down. They droop up. It's kind of crazy the way they work. You guys already know about Raycon. They're an awesome company founded by Ray J. He was sick of premium audio being so expensive, so he and a bunch of audio engineers and music industry folks developed the Raycon's line of awesome wireless headphones and earbuds. They sound just as good as other premium brands. For real though, and at half the price, okay? You don't have any dangling stems or any wires to get in your way. I wear these shits at the gym. They actually stay in your ear. The bass is popping. They sound good. They're dope. For real. I'm not even saying this. I'm not saying this just because they're paying me either. For real, they're dope. All right. The best deal in premium audio just got even better for Black Friday. And trust me, you do not want to sleep on this one. Go to buyraycon.com/nochaser to check out Raycon's Black Friday and Cyber Monday savings. I can't even tell you how good these deals will be. You'll have to check them out on the site. Okay. That's buyraycon.com/nochaser to get an amazing Black Friday deal on Raycons. buyraycon.com/nochaser. They sound good. Why are people in Florida so crazy?
Oh, yeah. I do a daily report on what's crazy going on in Florida.
it's white people. Don't put that on me.
Just Florida in general. So do you guys decide this section is we just disown this side of Florida? Because
Nah, it's some crazy ass people in Florida. There's some situations. I remember when I was there, it was like a man ate a whole nother man's face.
Yeah.
Remember the bath salt epidemic?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's just Florida can be crazy. I give you that. It's hot as hell. It's humid.
The heat? Oh,
It's the heat.
It's the heat.
Yeah, it's an interesting place. Like,
Remember 50 Cent famous line?
Oh,
He
yeah.
said, summertime is a killing season. It's hot out this bitch.
that's a good enough reason.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
And that's what's going on.
the mosquitoes.
Might be.
make me
Oh,
hilarious.
mosquitoes would make me eat somebody's face. Mosquitoes, I hate them so much. Oh, what city in Florida are you from exactly?
I was born in Palm Beach Gardens, but lived in like Lake Worth, West Palm Beach.
Is that close to like Palm Beach, like Spring Break, Palm Beach, and
Palm Beach is actually, you have to cross the water to get there, like a bridge, and that's where like Oprah and Trump and all them own a house at.
Oh,
So Palm Beach is
word.
very different. Palm Beach is really rich. Like,
so it's not.
are
Like
you talking
Boynton
about
Beach.
10, $15 million homes? Whereas that on the other side, you know, it's just like me.
okay?
But guess what? This LA, we can make it on the other side of that water,
We out here,
ain't it?
out here, we out here.
But fuck the other side of that water.
You know what I'm saying?
Who they think they?
It's boring as hell over there. They don't season their food.
Yeah.
What? Where?
On the other side of that water, Palm Beach, they just sound like no season.
You saying Oprah doesn't season her food?
Yeah, Oprah seasons her food.
Have you?
When she's not
But
skinny.
I heard
Oprah.
when she but you know Oprah, I heard when she comes to town, she doesn't even stay in the house.
Oh shit, that's some
Hotel
rich people
living.
shit.
Yeah.
You ever seen that video of Oprah? And she has that woman on the show, and this woman supposedly has like the best recipe for what was it? Do you remember
Fried
what food it was?
chicken. Fried chicken. She won an award for her fried chicken.
So this lady came on, and this was years and years and years ago, and this lady was like, she had the award-winning fucking best recipe for fried chicken, and then Oprah tried it, and so first of all, the lady's preparing the food, and Oprah's like, oh, you're not gonna season it with anything, and she's like, oh, just just a little salt, it's fine, and then so Oprah takes a bite out of it, and Oprah's like, okay, and the lady's like, do you like it? Please say you like it. Just say you like it. Oprah's like,
Sell more chicken.
Oprah's like, you
don't get a car.
She bit the chicken and it looked up at the camera with just her eyes.
it's just
And everybody was like, oh.
Big black woman like that, she know chicken.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
I mean, anybody, like, she didn't season it at all.
Oh damn.
That's crazy,
I've been
man.
nervous.
But she won an award for it.
It was like
I would
it
have been
was,
thrown even if I didn't season it before. I've been like, nope, not today. Wait,
Not
it's gonna-
today.
and it was like $100,000 or something.
Yeah,
It was
like-
something. It was a big ass
Jeez.
prize she won too.
That she won out of everybody. See, now everybody's
So we
questioning.
know who the judges were.
Was it chicken though?
It was chicken. It was fried chicken.
Oh no.
Damn, all that money, bro. So I was gonna say, you out here, you got a nice Instagram following, doing skits and stuff like that.
Ooh, I don't focus on Instagram as much anymore.
What is your
but
main
yeah,
focus?
Facebook, and
Facebook is your main thing?
Facebook.
Yeah, and YouTube. But even though Instagram falls in the second, YouTube I'm at like 778,000.
Oh, word.
Instagram 245, and then YouTube 123. I'm trying to catch up to you.
I mean, shit, man. You know,
They're killing it on.
I mean, the views are really the only thing going on my YouTube now is the No Chaser podcast.
Okay. When did you start?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Man, 2006.
Oh, for real? I just started this year, really.
Oh, you killing the game then.
Yeah, because I started off with 7,400, and then I was able to get up to that 122 pretty quickly.
Woo, so what's your main thing on YouTube? What do you like, your skits? or-
Posting sketches.
For
I just
sure.
like doing sketches. It's like basically like I feel like with the internet nowadays with the opportunity, I feel like it's like you could have your own sketch show. You can have your own whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of it, right? You can take it
Yeah.
into your own hands, upload whatever you want. And you could kind of take your career into your own hands. And
Yeah, you
make
don't
it
have to
happen.
wait on Hollywood no more. And you don't have to suck dick if you don't want to.
If you don't want to.
I like you at it if you don't want to.
I mean, sometimes you still want to.
You got any indecent proposals in your DMs to try to further your career?
No, not really.
You got any indecent proposals in your DMs in general?
Oh, yeah, they in there.
You made any indecent? No.
No, I don't feel comfortable coming at people like that, but I mean, I do be dropping in them goddamn DMs like, hey, laughing at shit that ain't funny in that story. Like, hey,
Oh my
I'm
god.
in here. Did you see it?
So
But yeah, did you get the occasional, can I eat your ass?
what do you say to that?
Depending on how I'm feeling.
Have you ever said yes?
No, I just
okay.
block. You get that block hand strong.
So
Somebody came on my live the other day, was like, I want to fuck the shit out of you. And I ripped him a new asshole. I was like, yeah, I want to fuck your mama.
Fuck your mama.
Yeah. Like, I that was just my comeback because it just felt like something disrespectful.
That's my same comeback, actually. Or like I like the fuck your mama comeback. That's my go-to.
Yeah.
Or if a dude ever like if a dude's ever in my comments like, man, it's gay, or you gay, and I was like, yep, and I fucked your dad in the butt. And they don't know what to do. They don't know how to react to that.
Wow.
And like, oh shit, you fucked my dad.
New one.
Have you ever hit
Fuck
somebody?
your dad from the front.
Ooh, that's
one
like
right there.
looking at somebody in the eyes. That means like you gay.
It's intimate. Yeah.
I mean, because prison normally just hit it from the back. That means that's
Right.
questionable. You ain't got to be. You be whatever you want to be.
I was imagining it
Yeah.
was a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you do it face on, dick to dick. Yeah.
Dick to dick. Yeah. Docking. You ever
Y'all
heard
go
of,
together.
you ever heard of docking? You ever heard of that?
that?
That's when it's like the dick and you connect the dicks and then the other dick is inside the dick's foreskin.
Oh.
It's called docking.
That's
That was very detailed.
cause for demonetization right there.
No.
Like a
YouTube.
Chinese, hold on, wait, like a Chinese finger trap.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
does
Oh, you see it now, you can't unsee it.
does one have to be uncircumcised?
Yeah, how does that work?
Or soft?
I mean, I don't know how it exactly works, but yeah. That's
Or
how
do
it
they
is.
just cut the sleeve
Dockers,
off of a
let
tight
us know.
sock? The foot part, and then put the sock on there. Like, oh, I got foreskin.
Shit, yeah, maybe. Who
Maybe
knows?
sock.
Man,
Dockers.
you really look like you're trying to figure this out.
Huh. Wow. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
That would
like a
feel a
turtleneck.
little.
You got any so we were talking we've talked on prior episodes about like girls just getting weird requests in the DMs, like, you know what I'm saying, I want to buy your panties, or I want to buy your bath water, or send me pictures of your feet, shit like that.
I don't post a lot of sexy photos, so
you
I
don't?
really don't get that. Nah, I just post like funny skits. But I do get the occasional, I want to eat your ass, I want to get you pregnant, I'm gonna marry you. And I
sound
just
like
look at them and
compliments.
like, yeah,
So, like, those last
sound
two
like
are
I'm
kind of,
wife worthy.
that sounds like
Yeah.
a
I wanna marry
compliment,
you.
right? I would like to impregnate you and be stuck with you for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And marry you. Those are compliments.
That's interesting because I try to tell girls this, but I don't know how to say it without sounding like I'm being judgy. But a lot of times these dudes kind of weave through and be like, I can't really say that to her, judging off of what kind of stuff they post. So I was trying to tell girls, like, a lot of times, like, you're getting those comments because these dudes think that's what you want based on what you post. But it always sounds like I'm saying you're asking for it, and that's not what I'm saying.
Right.
But
They
it's
asked for it. No, just joking.
but it's interesting to hear it confirmed because like I can just go from my eyes. Like I see girls who don't post stuff like that, and I don't see it in their comments. And then I see girls who do, and I see it in their comments.
Yeah,
I'm like,
there's
maybe.
yeah, like if I post a bikini pic, I'm not surprised at the comments that come in. But there are times where I post something and I'm like, y'all ain't listening to what I'm saying here.
Like,
Just
no. I said my
focus.
dog died.
Man, you worried about
Talk
everything
about your dick,
else.
sir.
Can I tell you something like 100% straight up? If you're an attractive girl or an attractive anybody on Instagram and you're posting,
Guys say.
if you're posting a long ass paragraph, nobody is reading it.
Oh my gosh, then go and tell that to Gary Vee. He literally talks about how
He's not attractive.
But he talks about engagement, how it's like the algorithm has it all messed up now that you need to start writing these long paragraphs in order to retain the viewer. So they're doing it on purpose.
No,
So
unless this shit's funny. You feel me? So
I'll be
like-
writing paragraphs with bikini pictures too. I need you to just stay there a little longer.
No, that's not working.
Nah,
It's working.
it's not working.
It's worked
Nah.
enough.
It's not working.
There's nothing you can say that's going to. I mean, what more do I need to know? You're in a bikini. I don't need to know why you're in a bikini. Is that what you're telling me?
But
down
a lot
there?
of people stay on. But that's
How would
that's
you know? You
two
can't.
peop- yeah, because I can
You
tell
can't
by
track
the.
retention time.
You can track how many comments you get versus something else. This is just basically talking. What do you mean no?
because that's
If it's
as a man who is on Instagram.
So you're telling that the other
As a man, that's
so,
all
so,
he talks for
right,
all
Qualified.
right, apparently,
Qualified.
but not anything to do with the other people that are going along with the theory that Gary Vee says that you should be doing on Instagram.
but
Who is he talking to?
he's not talking to girls who post.
No,
bikini pictures.
actually that's
But
a whole
here's
other
the
thing that he did talk about.
If you're writing something specific in there and the comments are responding to that, then you know they read.
Okay, yes, that's why I'm saying.
That's how you can track
Yes.
it. But like my chick, she'll post something. It won't even be bikini shit, but she'll like, ask a specific question. What's your favorite something, and it's in there, and then the comments are hard eyes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm only saying from experience. When I ask a question, that's the whole point. Because we're talking about social media and how people are like, depending on what you post. Yeah, I know if I specifically post something with nothing, like I'm literally like, just check me out. I look hot.
Yeah.
This is a sponsored post. I know what type of comments I'm gonna get. But if I post something and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm gonna add a little depth to it today, and the responses are answering the question that I'm doing something right as far as that, but the I want to marry you ones, that's definitely because you're posting content that people are like, you know what? She wifey. She ain't naked. I want to hang out with her.
Going back to long
I do
paragraphs.
think you always got them titties out too.
Here's the thing. As a, and you know what I'm saying, I'm not about this life anymore. But if I was a guy who was following an attractive girl on Instagram who was in bikini pictures and she was posting long ass paragraphs about whatever the fuck, and I wanted to capture her attention somehow, what I'm doing is I'm not reading the whole paragraph. I'm reading like 3 or 4 sentences in. I'm finding that question and I'm being like, and then I'll go to the comments and leave a, damn, that's crazy that you went through that. That's a really profound thing that you said. Or I'm looking for that one question and I'll be like, yeah, that's facts when you said this, just to show that I might have maybe been paying attention.
But I didn't really.
But I definitely didn't read that whole thing.
But do you really believe that these women are looking at those comments and saying, oh yeah, he actually cared? No, they post that shit on purpose.
No, what we're saying is it doesn't really help with retention on a bikini picture.
But with the long paragraphs too, like, I honestly don't read long paragraphs on there too, unless it's like something from like Sean King or something about what's going on with the culture. But if I saw a long paragraph on there, like, I'm just like gonna skim through it real quick, like you said. I agree with that, and just go on, because I look at it, the time I'm wasting spending on this long ass paragraph, I could have looked at 10 more bad bitches if I was a man. Like, I feel like I could have could have watched a whole twerking video for the 2 minutes of my life I spent reading this paragraph.
If I can't see your picture anymore to get to the bottom of the caption,
hilarious.
I'm done. Like, I have to at least see half of the picture still and the caption be over, or I'm not reading that shit.
Your toes or something.
Yeah, something.
Something to jack off to.
Questions definitely help engagement for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, I just don't see people reading the whole, because some of these paragraphs are so long. That's why.
I don't definitely. There is a certain amount that's appropriate to where, like, I explain something. If you started reading, you kind of got to get to the end of it. But then there are some times where, like, bitch, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's why.
If you stay out of that level of what are you talking about, if you can get somebody to stay for a little bit, add something, like, at least say why you're wearing this damn outfit.
So you think it helps your engagement?
This is just going off. I follow Gary Vee. Again, everybody's always trying to crack the algorithm or to figure it out. So regardless, he had a whole thing about talking about women that are posting like, oh, I only get likes and engagement when I post butt photos, but I want to change my brand. And he had a discussion about that. Like, yeah, you got to post the content you want. Don't be caught up on the likes. People are going to catch on, right? But if that's like a fitness brand or a model that is posting stuff like that, you should add something to explain what the hell you're talking about, so that people want to stay and at least engage with your purpose. So yeah, adding a little bit more substance to your post should help with retention, just because if people are following you for like a reason, you explain what the hell you're doing in this photo, because a photo's worth 1,000 words, but is it really?
But there has to be substance in the photo.
Exactly. It's like a fit.
So it has to be ass breasts.
Substance beyond that.
Here's the thing. A lot of, and I know homegirls who do this because they just want to post a naked picture. And they'll be like, I'm going to write a whole ass paragraph about body positivity,
right?
When it's like they just wanted to post a naked picture without feeling like they just posting a naked picture.
So did they find the loophole then? Is that how they justify it?
For them, they justify.
Right,
but everybody reading is like, we see what you're doing. But sometimes, so I've read some of those where I'm like, I see the picture and then I read it and I'm like, oh shit. Then I go back to the picture and she's deep throwing the popsicle. I'm like, wait a minute. This ain't body positivity. You tried to trick me.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's why I love the acronym. You know the acronym TLDR?
No.
It's a thing that people leave on a lot of long ass posts.
Titty dick long? What? No.
No, it's an asshole thing to put. I never leave it unless it's someone I don't know. But it's
Too long didn't
too
read.
long didn't read. It's my it cracks me up when someone's like, I just need to get something off my chest. They leave the longest thing,
yeah,
and the comments are TLDR. It's like you motherfucker, you asshole.
That's funny.
But it's facts.
Damn. All right, next time my chick sends me a long paragraph through text.
How are you?
I'm great.
How's Florida?
I live here.
When was the last time you were back?
In Florida last year for my family reunion. Probably like saw over 200 family members.
Damn.
Are you one of those people that comes to LA and talk shit about LA, or do you like LA?
If I could live anywhere else in the world, it wouldn't be here. But I feel like this is the place for the business and opportunity. It's abundant here.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Like you do a lot of stuff that you can't do elsewhere via the internet here?
It's so many talented people. Just like even with your podcast and stuff, you get so many great guests and stuff that might not just come through your regular city of Palm Beach, or just like you guys are two amazing hosts that can like keep up with him. Like you go to other cities, people aren't, I've been to other cities and participated in their podcasts and their videos. They just not there yet. Like where LA people are like, we gotta make it. Rent is $20,000 a month. We gotta make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's 10 of us living in here. We have to be good.
Don't be talking about dorm taming
Whereas other
like that.
people, they
Leave them alone. Don't do that to them.
No, we can do that.
The homies.
We can do
That's
that.
the homies.
And
We can
as
make
the
that
homie,
joke.
I still gotta
they
say,
from
leave
Florida.
them alone.
And they
Yes.
from Florida. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Shout out
I
to
mean,
both,
look,
all of
I
them.
mean, they did it so much they had to kick people out the group. It was so.
Yeah.
Just like, listen, some of us are getting too big to all share this master bedroom. I can't do it no more.
Make sure y'all subscribe to
Yes, we
Dormtainment
love
on
them.
YouTube,
don't try to
youtube.com/Dormtainment. Nah, that's the homies for real.
Yeah, they are. They just did that the cartoon rap. That shit was hilarious.
Did they?
Yeah, they were rapping. They all picked a topic and they started going in. It was actually really funny.
I fuck with Dormtainment.
We love them.
Also, watch the episode of Dormtainment when they were on the podcast.
And I wasn't
because-
here.
Yeah, well, the views were. I mean, maybe it was because you weren't here, because the views are kind of shaky on that one, and it was a really
Poor
funny
dudes.
episode.
It was one of the best.
It was so funny.
It probably
was one of
was.
the best.
I didn't watch
Whenever
it.
you think something is the best, it seemed like you be like, y'all didn't pick up on this. This was the
Yeah.
best to your viewers. But the shit that you think won't go, that you like, I'm just gonna put this out today. That be the thing that go viral. I did something real quick, shot a sketch real quick, went hella viral on YouTube. I'm like, this is what y'all chose.
It's like, that's what y'all like.
Does it feel disappointing? Like,
Got this shit on
Very.
my cell phone.
yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
Man, I hate it. It's because you never know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I put a whole ass, like, I get a crew. I'll shoot for a day and a half. I got editors. I got actors. I got costumes and shit. And the shit will get half the views of, like, I did a little stupid thing where I was waiting for samples at Costco, and this shit went crazy. It is just literally me just like standing there waiting for samples, and people loved it, bro. And I'm like, the internet, goddamn kids in there, TikTok.
Fucking TikTok.
You on TikTok?
No, I'm not on there yet.
That shit weird.
Oh.
It's cool though. Get on TikTok. I say that to everybody. I feel like that's gonna be a moneymaker soon.
Oh,
So
mine
just-
gonna be monetized.
Yeah. They got ads already, but I think they're gonna start paying creators. I've definitely seen a brand deal on there.
Word?
Yeah, for some soda. So yeah.
I did a brand deal for TikTok, but it was on Instagram.
Yeah.
Trying to push TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I can't figure it out, bro. It's weird. It's like a weird combination of
It's
people.
very weird, but somebody figure it out because it's
I
gonna
have
be
an
money
account.
there. So.
I've never used
You got
it.
a TikTok?
I mean, I've never used it. Somebody had wrote me to say to like, oh, download it, try it. You know, of course, probably same thing, like trying to get you to push content. But I just don't know. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to record songs? Am I supposed to lip sync? Like, what is it?
You can
Heard
do
you can
whatever.
put, like skits and stuff up.
Can you?
Yeah.
Like 1 minute things.
Yeah, you
I
can put
heard
anything
one
up there.
Okay.
The weirdest part about it for me, because every social media is like girls. That's the thing. People are looking at girls, but all the TikTok girls are like fucking young as shit.
Yeah, aren't they?
So it makes me uncomfortable when I'm there, and it's like, do I want to be posting on this app where this is the world? But I think it's gonna be money there soon, so you just gotta navigate through that.
All right, maybe I'll start putting
Children
up
spend
TikTok.
money too.
I was like,
Yeah.
I need to get on YouTube before I get on TikTok.
Get on everything.
I need to get on everything apparently.
there's so many.
I'm behind. I'm the only one I think without like pushing content on YouTube.
I mean, I'm giving all this advice. I don't do shit. None of them. I have a TikTok. I don't use. My Twitter's gone. I don't use my Instagram. I don't post on YouTube. But shit.
Man, I post on Twitter just because I love Twitter, but I'm not making no money off Twitter.
Yeah.
That's just not monetizing for me, but fuck, I love Twitter.
Yeah.
And then IGTV, I be posting on IGTV. They not monetizing yet.
And they
but that's
promised that
coming.
they were going to do that this year. But
I
then-
know.
And then when I went to a Facebook thing, they still don't have an answer to
Yeah.
that.
I was up at VidCon.
Yeah, that's where I found out.
And I ran into some IGTV people who were like, why aren't you posting anymore? Because I was posting heavy in the beginning. And they were like, why aren't you posting more? I was like, oh, you guys noticed that? They were like, yeah, we noticed you stopped posting.
Yeah.
I was like, when are y'all going to start monetizing? Like, soon.
I think that's the
Soon
reason
could be
why.
2 more years.
They don't have a lot of users. So brands don't want to pay to advertise. So they need us to post the shit. But, God. It's pretty annoying, but do everything.
Twitching?
No.
Nah.
I can't do that. I don't play video games. And I don't
I
like
heard podcasting.
I
can
did.
do
I
good on there.
I did Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch is, it's not just
That
video
was
games anymore.
It was
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
I
had
seen the
fun with
just
Twitch.
chatting shit. But
Yeah, I used to do that and then do the ASMR. Played around with that. One of my friends, she was big into it, so it was cool. And plus, talking about video games and stuff like that, we did too.
Man, see, yeah, it's like I had a deal I was gonna do with Twitch, but man, they wanted me to stream a lot.
They want
Like,
hours.
A lot.
I mean, the whole system in itself on Twitch, there's like, you got to hit this many streams and this many subscribers in order to get to this point. Then you get to there's all these levels. It's a lot.
They had a guarantee for me, but it was just so much. So I'm like talking to I'm just trying to figure, because I like streaming. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could, I would get on IG Live all the time if I knew it wasn't other companies trying to pay me to do the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like now I'm just trying to figure out which one. I'm just trying to get this money, man.
all
Facebook,
of
you
it.
can't monetize on live.
You can.
you
You
can't.
can't.
No?
They're not really monetizing, so it's just crazy. It's just like,
I signed a deal a year and a half ago to monetize on Facebook. Like I signed it and nothing's happened yet. Like I'm still waiting on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And then I'll hit them up every once in a while. I was like, yeah, okay. So we're still working on that. I'm like, bitch, I signed. Give me some money. But
Man, we all just out here trying to pay our mortgage, bro.
oh, you got mortgages, you got braggers. I'm just trying to pay rent.
Thank you.
We just trying to pay for life.
Don't try to come down to our level. Stay up there. Stay high.
Oh, I'm
Stay high.
not trying to come down to y'all level. Trust.
whatever, your backyard small.
Oh,
It is. And it's elevated. It's kind of weird. It's weird. It's a weird backyard.
Interesting place back there.
Man. We don't know they have real backyards out here. I mean, rich people do.
and some of them even don't.
It's crazy.
It's tough.
But here's the thing about it is I got a backyard. I don't never go in it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
If it was bigger.
but I got mad cats in my neighborhood, like just be shitting everywhere. And literally in my backyard the other day, one cat and its 2 ugly ass kittens just sleep.
What the
Yes, no, they were all ugly. We thought they were cute from the side. The profile on the kittens were cute. And then I saw them sleeping and she was like, go upstairs and take a picture. I was like, all right, cool. I went to take a picture and the mom immediately was like, looked right at me, and then the kittens woke up and like, "Argh." They were all just like mad catted me. I was like, oh fuck, all right, I was about to feed y'all some milk, but get the fuck out of here now.
My grandma dog got jumped by 2 cats, street cats. Yep, because she
In Florida?
Here.
Oh.
Because my grandmother, that's who I lived with when I first came here for 6 months. She lived in Inglewood, so I stayed there until I learned the city and was able to branch off on my own. But she had her dog, and I remember one day my grandma was like, baby. They jump in Georgia because she named her dog Georgia because she got it from Georgia. And it was a Shih Tzu. And so the dog was out there. She always barked. Little dogs like that had the biggest bark going at these cats. And it was like 3 of them. And they jumped her and scratched her eye and everything. Damn. And my grandmother had to come out there with a broom to get them off of her. She was hitting them with the broom. And after they kept getting a couple of scratches in, they left.
That's funny.
I'm like, Grandma, don't you get your ass scratched up.
Poor little Shih Tzu. I wish I had a black granny.
He's been saying this for a long time.
I have.
It's a true wish of his.
I have. Black grannies are just like, man, it's just a different energy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I loved my grandmas too, rest in peace. But they were just, they're very,
Slow.
No.
Did you
as
Slow moving.
As in moving is what
Not-
you said.
not mentally.
Because I was talking about energy. But yeah, nah, they just they're not like they were sweet, but like all my experience with black grannies and watching black grannies on sitcoms, they all they're so playful and they always got jokes and shit. Like
You think they all the mom from Family Matters?
Yes,
Fuck outta here.
that is what I picture. I want one.
It's very inaccurate.
Thank God I got this little 86-year-old black granny neighbor now, and she is adorable. She loves me and Chia, and she is the closest I will ever get to having a sitcom black granny, because like I said, we got mad cats in the neighborhood, right? And she will sit there and tell us these 10-minute stories about these cats, bro. She was
When you try to go, you like, I got traffic.
yeah, no, I don't even mind. I love her stories.
God.
So I was taking out the trash one day, and she was asking me if I had seen some cat. She was like, this cat was staring at me from the pool. It looked up at me, and I looked up at it, and it looked at me like,
Hey, them cats got personalities. You ever watch the videos?
They do.
Oh,
They're
they'll fight
sassy.
you.
They
I
are
got-
sassy.
I got a dog. I got a new puppy. He's about
Dogs
4
ain't
months.
got nothing on cats.
Oh, all I know is that I didn't realize that there was a part of me that was just a bad person one night, because he would not let me sleep. And all I could think about was, I want to throw you over the balcony and let me go to bed.
God.
But then I went like this, I love you.
And what'd he do?
And then I had to put him in his crate because he would not let me sleep. And I was just like, I can't have children. Probably a cat would be better.
A cat's definitely
No,
better.
you just got to give your kids the look. But I had a dog like that. This girl at my job gave me a dog, and when I brought it home, the dog whined all night, and
Yeah.
and you couldn't sleep. So I called her up. I said, "Hey Z, I'm gonna bring the dog back." She's like, "Oh no, speaking no English." Hung up. I said, "Bitch, you speak all the English."
She knew why she was getting rid
Next
of it.
day, I told my mom, I said, "Ma, I can't do this. This dog, dog only survived 2 nights there." And I was like, "What's the?" No, I didn't kill it. I was like, "Where is the whitest place you can go in the world?"
You said whitest?
Whitest.
Ah, yes.
Went to this little car dealership in like one of those, those places where you have like store like a Target and all these other different stores, like and just was walking down, and the first white person, this lady's like, "Oh my God, he's so cute. Would you like to have him?" Are you serious? I was like, "Yeah, he could be yours." She kept sending me pictures. I'm like, "Bitch, stop sending me these photos. I don't care about that dog.
Fuck.
Let him keep y'all up all night."
Hey, dogs are tough. Dogs are tough. Dogs are like kids. Cats make a lot of sense. They have a hella personality. One of my best friends has 2 cats, and I'm like, these things are little humans.
Yeah.
They are crazy. Like
They lived here before.
yeah.
Yeah, they're just really, they don't give a fuck.
No, dogs, you have to train them. Cats,
Yeah.
cats just live.
Yeah.
Dogs, you have to raise.
Yeah, like if you don't train a dog, it's
Oh
a
my
baby
God.
forever.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Mm-hmm. Ah, man. Good old cats.
I hate them too.
Was it, is there anything else you want to plug, talk about?
No, that's it. Shoot, follow me on social media.
Follow her on everything.
Everything.
Follow-
Daphnique Springs.
Daphnique Springs.
Springs.
QUE?
Yeah.
QUE. Well, shit, thanks for coming to the show.
Thanks for having
Hope
me.
you had a good time. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening to the No Chaser podcast, cats and dogs and all that shit. I'm Timothy DeLaGhetto.
I'm Ricky Shuck.
And I'm Nikki Blades.
Peace, motherfucker.
Bye.
The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
Thank you. King shit.